Today on Discover Wisconsin, we're taking you to Beloit, a city that has undergone a major transformation. You might think you know Beloit, but trust me, you've never seen it like this.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
Beloit is a city unlike any other in Wisconsin. It's simultaneously hip and historic, and it seems like every time we come back here, something new has popped up. Located on Wisconsin's southern border, Beloit is an easy drive from Madison, Milwaukee, and Chicago.
Every time I visit the city of Beloit, I am in complete awe of this community's progress and evolution. There's so many new restaurants and shops worth checking out.
The Saturday morning farmers market is a perfect time to explore downtown Beloit's changing landscape. And if you're looking for a place to stay that's close to the action, I recommend Hotel Goodwin, a boutique hotel with lots of character.
Hotel Goodwin has a great mixture of history and modern luxury. Some of the unique features in the rooms are the vinyl collections and turntables. We also have some very eye-catching artwork. You won't find two pieces of art the same throughout the hotel. We have three-way glass enclosures for the showers, so it's very unique to the rooms as well. We have an in-house restaurant called Velvet Buffalo Cafe. It's a focus on wine and some shared plates with wood-fired pizzas.
When people come here, we really want them to have a relaxed experience in an elegant setting. Explore something new and not be nervous about it. Wine especially, because it comes off as very pompous. You have all these stigmas about it that really, when you get down to the nuts and bolts of what we are as nerds about it, it's really just getting people to share that enthusiasm.
Consider it best to visit Beloit hungry. Kitty Corner from Hotel Goodwin is another amazing spot for food. But this one is all about the tacos.
I'm obsessed with downtown Beloit. You're so cool now.
Thank you.
Everything looks beautiful, starting with this restaurant. So tell me about the origins of Trucked. It's called Trucked, first of all?
It's Trucked tacos, okay. Yes. We are definitely inspired by street tacos, the taco trucks that you'd find at festivals.
I love tacos, but I have never seen tacos that look like this. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
Like they're works of art.
Yes. It helps when you have quality, fresh ingredients. We get deliveries every single day. We're kind of using the tortillas palette for all different types of flavors, opening that up to different experiences for people and trying new things that they might not have before.
The decor and the ambiance is one thing, but it's all about the food, right? And the food was to die for. So, so good. They're so full of flavor. That's the one worry I always have when I see how beautiful food is, and I think, all right, I better taste as good as it looks.
Yes.
And you guys really nail it. I mean,
Thank you.
These are amazing tacos. Do you feel like Beloit needed a place like Trucked?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, nowhere else in Beloit has this experience where you can feel like you're eating outside, you know, got the fresh air coming in. It definitely doesn't feel like you're in Beloit. And I think we're trying to flip the script a little bit on what Beloit is, and it's just refreshing.
Yeah.
For a quicker bite or a little caffeine pick-me-up, pop into Blue Collar Coffee right next door. And just 10 minutes from downtown is yet another new addition to Beloit's food and beverage scene, G5 Brewing Company.
The G stands for the first letter in our last name and then 5 family members. Craft beer in Beloit is really quite new, but we're finding that people are beginning to really take hold of it and really, really love craft beer. We want to continue to produce beers and food that are kind of on the cutting edge. We have all sorts of items on the menu, everything from hamburgers to pizza to specialty items. It's really a good blend and good cross-section of folks that come to craft breweries. There's something special about craft breweries, and we're finding that out.
Plan your adventures in every corner of our state by streaming Discover Wisconsin anytime, anywhere. And don't go away. Up next, it's all about arts and culture here in Beloit.
We're back in Beloit, here on Discover Wisconsin. One thing is for sure, Beloit shows a really deep appreciation for arts and culture in the community, with so many places that showcase film, music, history, and art, starting here at Beloit College. Beloit College was founded in 1846, 2 whole years before the Wisconsin Territory became a state. Since then, this small liberal arts college has been an important source of pride for the city. What type of things should a visitor come see if they were coming to Beloit College?
Well, there's so many things to see, but top of the list, the college's 2 museums. It's very rare for a school of this size to have 2 museums, and we're really fortunate that we have both. And one of them is the Logan Museum of Anthropology. One of the top anthropological museums in the country. Wow. And here it sits on Beloit College's campus in Beloit, Wisconsin. The second museum is the Wright Museum of Art, which is 19th and 20th century art, curated often by our students.
I love that it's open to the public and that they can take advantage of the resource. Well, how nice is that?
Absolutely. We love having visitors. We feel incredibly fortunate to be in a place that itself has amazing history and is developing in such a glorious way. This renaissance of the city of Beloit is fantastic to be a part of.
I agree. I'm glad to be here today. Just minutes from Beloit College and right downtown is the Beloit Art Center, a wonderful place to check out ever-changing exhibits of local artworks.
The Beloit Art Center is a community-based art gallery. We support emerging artists, and we do that by offering affordable studio space, networking opportunity with other artists. We hold monthly gallery shows, and this is our most visible part to the community. People wanting just to come in and see some art before they go out to eat on a Friday night, it works out wonderful, and that's what we're doing tonight. The art community in Beloit is really growing. It's really taken off. We've got many venues here showing artwork all the time. It's really, we're rocking here. It's going.
And one of the biggest events rocking the art community here, the Beloit International Film Festival, also known as BIFF.
The Beloit International Film Festival is an amazing event that happens basically in the middle of the winter doldrums. It's a great time for all of our local independent film lovers and a way for us to bring, as we like to say, bring the world to Beloit and Beloit to the world.
A 10-day festival held in downtown Beloit, BIFF brings together filmmakers and audiences from across the country. In addition to films, there are a variety of workshops for anyone who is interested.
I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I am here at BIFF to screen my feature documentary. Everything here is accessible. Filmmakers, the people that are running the festival, maybe it's that small town thing that makes that kind of thing happen. So yeah, it's pretty great actually.
I believe that it's an event that I think the people of Beloit have really claimed ownership of now. The fact that it's a walkabout festival, people passing on the streets, people are talking about the movies, they're chatting with filmmakers, and I think it's the dynamic, the atmosphere that is something that is palpable. You're gonna you'll just feel it.
You really can't talk about arts in Beloit without mentioning this group of artists, the Beloit Janesville Symphony Orchestra.
The musicians come from all over. It's a community orchestra, so some people are right from around the area, but some people come from as far as Dubuque and Chicago to perform with us. My favorite feedback is, I can't believe this is a little community orchestra in Beloit, a town of 35,000. I thought I was listening to the Chicago Symphony or the Milwaukee Symphony. That makes us feel good because we work very, very hard to have it sound fabulous.
Head to discoverwisconsin.com for all you need to start planning your own trip to Beloit. Coming up, Mariah turns to technology to improve her golf swing. Discover Wisconsin will be right back.
Welcome back to Beloit, here on Discover Wisconsin. Learning new things and discovering new places is always great. But in Beloit, there's a general consensus that you should have fun while doing it.
Today's the Downtown Beloit Spring Wine Walk, and today we are featuring 17 different locations that people can purchase tickets to go taste different types of wines throughout downtown Beloit. I want people to leave today with the experience of how wonderful downtown Beloit is, what we have to offer, all the great venues that we have, all the great restaurants, all the great shopping locations, the coffee shops. Everything we have downtown is great. I just want people to experience that.
Steps away from downtown on the banks of the Rock River is Beloit's Ironworks campus. It's here at Ironworks Golf Lab where I got to work on my golf swing and play zombie dodgeball.
Ironworks Golf Lab was really formed out of the necessity for our Beloit Club's Golf Academy to have an indoor teaching facility during the winter months. And it has morphed into not only award-winning instruction, but also entertainment for all ages. We have simulators here for high-tech golf instruction, but also we can do 14 different sports and activities, baseball, football. People love to do home run derby, zombie dodgeball, so something for all ages.
I've been golfing for quite a few years. I picked up my first golf club when I was probably a teenager, and I've always had trouble with my drives. Whoops. When I golf, by the way, I never count whiffs, if that's what they're called. Undoing years of bad habits here.
High-speed cameras and sensors pick up different aspects of the ball, speed and spin ratios, and it's very realistic.
9 degrees, your club was pointing towards the right side of the screen. So this is what your hands were like at impact.
Really?
So see how your hands are twisted?
Yeah.
That's what it was like when you hit it. The
Yeah.
most important part is what's happening right when you hit it.
Okay.
Yep, so when you are actually hitting the golf ball, we want to just make sure that those wrists have rolled back to straight.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and set up, just like you were before with that good grip we worked on.
Yep, like that.
A little wider
Kinda?
stance.
Oh yeah, here.
There you go.
I kid you not, literally within 10 minutes of his very first tip, I was suddenly, watch the ball, watch the ball, watch the ball, hitting straight. Like hit after hit after hit, we're straight on. That was like crazy straight. I never hit straight like that, like ever. So many people can give you tips while you're out there on the course, but one tip that works for them might not work for you. And what is so interesting about the Ironworks Golf Lab is you can come in and there's literally science and math on the video screen showing you exactly how you swing. With a sport like golf where you can get frustrated really easily, this was a fun way to kind of pinpoint exactly where you have your challenges in your golf swing. I love it. I really do want to go like hit the greens now. This is my first time at the Rock Bar and Grill, and I have to say I'm very much enjoying the vibe out here.
Fun place, especially during the summer. The Rock River is just beautiful out here. A lot of boat traffic during the summer months, and it's just a great place for people to meet and hang out along the river. It's fun, it's what we love.
Totally. This to me is where you want to spend your Wisconsin summers. You want to go get a great meal with your friends and family, sit around a fire and chit chat with a beer in hand. It really is that quintessential Wisconsin summer locale. What does the Beloit community mean to you as a business owner here in town?
Our downtown area with all the renovations over the last couple of years and continuing, just incredible. If you haven't been to Beloit in the last 2 years, you would not recognize Beloit. That's all I can tell you.
I would definitely agree with that.
Follow Discover Wisconsin on Instagram to see behind-the-scenes photos and stories from our productions. Up next, we'll see if Marie can overcome her fear of heights and have the experience of a lifetime. Stay tuned. We're back exploring Beloit here on Discover Wisconsin. A great thing about this city, there's something for everyone. And for any adventure-loving thrill seekers out there, it's got a wild side.
Did you guys have fun doing the Dirty Dash?
Yeah, it was so fun. I like to get dirty. I like getting dirty, and also I was just crawling in the mud, and I kept on slipping.
The Beloit Dirty Dash is a really fun mud run for kids ages 4 to 18. We have anywhere between 600 and 700 kids who come out here to Big Hill Park every year, and they go through muddy obstacles, just get covered from head to toe in mud, and really have a chance to just be kids while doing this fun mud run. The kids start out with mud right away, and then they have to go through various mazes, challenges, literally dive into mud and get as dirty as they possibly can.
There was a big mud pit and you slipped and you were falling, and then you had to climb over mud, and it was really slippery and it was super fun. Through mud tunnels. Like, yeah, the mud tunnel thing. And I would so do it again because I just really like mud and I like going through it and I like running. You should try because you can get dirty, you can play in mud, and yeah.
Pal Adventure Club is a kayak rental business. Mainly we plan 2-hour guided excursions all over lakes, creeks, and rivers, and we also do group rentals.
The Rock River's here as well as the Turtle Creek, and they're both fantastic for paddling.
We do sunset paddles, full moon paddles, where everybody dresses up their kayaks and themselves in lights and glow sticks and paddle in the dark, usually over full moon.
We'll do pub paddles where either the bar or pub or whatever you want will be in the middle or at the end of the paddle.
We kind of wanted it to be an opportunity for other people to join and start a new hobby just like we have.
And if those aren't wild enough for you, there's this place.
Skydiving the Rock is, just like the name says, skydiving. We offer skydiving for the first-time enthusiasts and the experienced jumpers. In general, it's the most freeing experience you'll have in your life.
So I am someone who does not take risk whatsoever. I'm a very cautious person. When I was asked to go skydiving, I was absolutely terrified. And I think my first reaction was, as long as I don't break down on camera, I'll do it.
All right, plane's about to take off. Let the adventure begin.
Once I got in the plane, I feel like I was very focused. It wasn't until the instructor said 30 seconds, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna do this.
Incredible experience, surreal, like nothing I've ever could have imagined. I thought I was gonna be terrified, but it was so cool. The free fall is so surreal, like you're floating through air, like being a bird. It's amazing. It really is. It's so cool.
I'm absolutely glad that I went through with it. I'm so glad I was asked to do it. At this point, I would do it again in a second, and I had an incredible experience.
There's no question about it. No matter how you define the word, this city is a whole lot of fun. Beloit is all about embracing the new, the creative, the beautiful, and the adventurous. Come be a part of it, here in Beloit. Stream Discover Wisconsin anywhere, anytime. Continue the adventure on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku, Smart TV, Chromecast, and discoverwisconsin.com.